Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's everything going on this beautiful, beautiful Monday, last Monday of August? It's August 31, 2020. Hey, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks, and let's take a look at a few trade ideas. And also, we'll go over a little bit of what I did Friday. Kind of went to cash mostly, but closed out some positions. Collecting those base hits and growing that road to wealth account. You know, our goal to do with our new road to wealth account is to double our money in 12 months or better, and then again in 12 months later we plan to double that. If you'd like to be part of that, hang around with us. Sure like to help anybody that I could. Okay, let's take a look at the SPY here. Looks like pre-market we're up a little bit. You know, the bulls, I'm not sure there's any bears around right now. When they're there, we'll know them. We'll see them. They'll take a bite out of us. But right now, the market is still trending up. I've got a line here at 349.83. This candle here, the open, 349.45. So let's adjust this just a little bit. We'll take this to 45. There we go. So what I'm looking for is anything above 349.45. Anything lower than the open of Friday. If we start moving down, if the sellers start showing up a little bit, then we get below that line, then I'll look at that as a minor pullback in a bull trend. From there, I will monitor the T-line. Everybody knows what the T-line is. It's the 8 exponential moving average. I'll monitor that, and from there we'll decide, based on the price action, if we should truly be bearish, or is this just a minor pullback in a bullish trend. Take a look at VXX. On the daily chart, you can see that VXX did show its colors a little bit here this last week. We did close above the T-line, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, and then this is today right here. We're above the T-line right now. We have not turned our trend indicator dots green yet. But I think this chart pattern is something we need to keep an eye on. Now, I'm not ready to be silly bearish and go quite bullish on VXX. Although we did do a VXX trade, day trade right in here. I think it was a day trade. We did buy it, we did close it. We did make pretty good money in here on this, on the 27th. So we'll keep an eye on this. If this starts to get a little more bullish, especially above 26, say 27, above 27, that may light a little fire under these sellers. But right now, the bulls are still in control, so we will still, for the most part, trade to the bullish side. All right, let's take a look at a few stock trades. Okay, let's take a look at a few stock trade ideas that we're adding to our watch list. And I want to remind everybody that a good idea, this is what I do anyway. I put out anywhere from 5 to 10 stock trades each day, post them out here for you. And what I do with those stock trades is I add them to a what I call a hot list. And when those stock trades start showing up on my live trading alerts, as you know, for what I'm looking for, a particular chart pattern or particular price action, I've got it dialed into the live trading alerts. And when I start seeing that, then I know to go look at the chart and possibly trade it. So I'll be adding these 9 that we're looking at today to that watch list. Plus, I will be following the watch list that I've been putting together, and I post those trades out here. So collect them, put them on a watch list. You might be surprised what you can find in that bag of trade ideas. Also, Before we get started here, I want to mention to everyone that over the weekend I posted a candlestick tip chart, tip sheet to our Hit and Run Candlesticks Facebook account, and it's facebook.com/Hit and Run Candlesticks. Facebook.com/Hit and Run Candlesticks. I will put a link in this down below in the chat. If you'd like to go over there, you can download that tip sheet, and that will be the only place that you find it for right now. So if you're interested, head over. You can pick it up, print it out, and you'll have a candlestick tip sheet. All right, let's get started. Okay, as you can tell, my throat is still a little bit scratchy. Just getting over this cold, but it still have that scratchy throat. Okay, one stock I'm looking at here is IT. You can see IT has had a pretty nice uptrend here, and we're going to put a line right across here, right there. Now, what I like about IT, as far as the price action goes, I'm going to put a line right up in here as well. Let's pull this over. We've got a nice little bottom right in here, and we've rallied up, and we've pulled back right into the trap area. I see pre-market, we're up a little bit. I'm looking for a buy inside this area here. Now, actually, yeah, we're looking for a buy inside this area, right in there like that. And then we will also consider a buy on a breakout of 138.50. Once we break out over this June 8th high, I suspect we could reach up into the 148.70 area, and then possibly 155.50 up here. So we're looking at IT for a possible trade. Another one that we have here is Dow Chemical. Dow Chemical has been trending up here. I'm going to come over here and draw this line. There we go. You can see that we've broken out, and now we're pulling back and testing. This is another one that, let's see, there we go. We'll be looking for a buy in this area, even a little bit of a breakout, a buy up in here. And as we look ahead for what it can do for us, I'm going to come right up here to, say, $50. Yeah, just around $50. So that's a nice little $4 trade that we might be able to get in there. After $50, we could see something up in the 52.50 range up into here. So there's Dow Chemical. Another one I'm peeking at is this EMR. EMR, I really, really, really like the way this has rallied up here. And let's draw a line across there like that. This back. And see how we pulled back and tested all in this area. And now we're back up over that trend line. We had a nice little bullish Hiromi that's being put in right now. Friday, whoops, let's see here. I messed up. Oh, what's going on? There we go. So you can see here so on Friday, excuse me here, I got a little sideways here. On Friday, you can see the little bullish Hiromi that was put in, and it's coming off of a little bearish engulf after a little sideways move. Look at this little 2-day morning star. See, these two candles right here, I know they're not your perfect morning star, but if we change this to a 2-day chart, you can see that morning star right in there. So beautiful morning star, great follow through, and now we have a couple of bars of consolidation here. So I start seeing trading above, and I'm going to go ahead and start the buy box there, pull it down right in here. Any kind of trading in this area, I'll look at a buy, and if we start to break out, I think we should come over here to the top, and we'll look at about 77.80 for a target. I get asked an awful lot, what do I look at when I trade? This is it. I'm doing it right here. I follow price. I follow chart patterns heavily. I love chart patterns. Chart patterns are created by candlestick signals, which is nothing more than a visual picture of price action. I like to follow the trend. That's all I look for. I look for rallies, pullbacks to support area, buyers, and then I look for chart patterns and price action to move higher, just like that. And EMR fits that bill. Monster is another chart that may be setting up here. We've got a nice long consolidation on Monster. I'm just going to go ahead and draw that in like that right there. And I'm going to go ahead and make it a little taller because I don't mind buying a price breakout here. So Friday, we ended up with a nice little bullish candle. Today, we're opening up inside that bar. Take a look how this chart has, let's see here, pulled back from this high down to this low. And then take a look how it has gone from this low up to this high and just making a nice little pullback to the T-line, and it looks like we're starting to come up here. So I look at this whole area as a setup for the buyers to come in right in through here, just like that. Look for that, the buyers to come in. So when I start to see positive trading, maybe over Friday's candle, or as long as we can hold over the T-line, I'll also look at that as a possible entry. Once I get entered into the stock, let's just jump to a weekly chart on this one, and you can see that we're up here to new highs. So, man, this could easily $84 stock. This could easily be a $90 stock, and a $90 stock can give us $100. So, Monster MNST is one that I'll be putting on our watch list and giving the power to the live trading alert to alert me when I need to be buying here. GLW has rallied up. We've pulled back a little bit. Beautiful little J-hook continuation pattern setting in there. Let's put a line right in here. And above that line, I would say the bulls have total control. Quick peek at the weekly chart, and you can see that we have a couple little targets up here we might want to add in there. And by the way, this is about the only way I really use the weekly chart is to get a longer term picture of the chart and mostly looking for resistance that's possible to the left. Back to the daily chart, now you can see our price targets of about 34 or 35.30 up here. So again, I'll be adding this to the watch list. We'll let live trading alerts alert me when it's working, and then up we go. Let's see, NWS. Here's NWS. We're sitting here Friday. A nice little bullish engulf on Friday. A nice little doji. We've had a rally up, a pullback. We're consolidating. I think we ought to draw a little line over this bearish candle here on the 21st. Anything over 1520, I'm going to look at being bullish, and you can see we're breaking out of the top here, or maybe we're poised to break out over this top right here. And then, now let's just get this into that weekly chart. There we go. Let's come over here, and let's look for a couple of tops. I think we ought to put one there, and then let's just go right to the top. So somewhere around that 15 and a quarter entry level, maybe we're looking at 1670, 1750 as possible targets. How about Target itself? Target is setting up. Nice big pop to the upside here. And you can see we've consolidated well. The T-line has caught up. We've got a couple of small-bodied candles here that we'll be watching for. Watch for that little breakout right in there. So a breakout of 151.45. That'll set us up for a possible entry. I will also consider over this candle here, I'll look at that as a real plus. So I'm actually going to draw another line right there. There we go. So maybe up over 155.85. Look at that as an entry. $150 stock. Man, this thing could move $10, $15, $25. Pretty darn easy here on target. So, 152, 162 is up into here. Put another $10 on it. We could see 172 relatively easy if the bulls start stepping into this. Trend is acting really good. Inlock is setting up. Here in the trading room, there's been a lot of folks here watching Inlock. And you can see it's getting a lot of pre-market activity here as well. So Inlock has broken out. Put the buy box in here like so. See if we can pick buy Inlock into this area. If you look at the weekly chart, we've got a nice gap over here to get filled around 27 and some change right in there. Okay, how about this is the last one. MCHP. Nice tight consolidation. I love this kind of chart pattern. I think this is a great bullish setup. So here we rally up, we pull back. You can see that we came up here and consolidated, went sideways, broke out a little bit Friday, and then you can see today we're pre-market, we're acting a little jumpy here. Run over to that weekly chart. You can see how if we start to get a breakout about 112.25, that sets us up to some new highs. 112 can get us 120, 130 relatively easy. Once you get past $100, stocks can move $10, $20, $30 real easy. And I like that. I like that type of idea. Bet you do too. Okay. Alrighty, let's take a look at the Road to Wealth account. The Road to Wealth account, I restarted a new one about 2 weeks ago. And we're starting the account with $10,000. My goal is to double it in 12 months, and then again in say September next year, I plan to double that. So, truthfully, this year, the first 12 months, my goal is to not only double it but even do more. So, but I'll keep you posted on that. If anyone would like to follow along, you can check us out here on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. You can also catch me on Twitter, and you can catch me on Facebook as well. And on Facebook, by the way, facebook.com/hit and run candlesticks. This is the only place you're going to find this right now. But there's a download for you for a candlestick tip card if you'd like to pick it up. Here's what it looks like right there. Something like right in here. So if you go to Hit and Run Candlesticks or facebook.com/Hit and Run Candlesticks, you can pick it up right there. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up if you like it, and feel free to join us on our Facebook page. I'll be putting a lot of bonuses, a lot of free stuff out there if you're interested. So, okay, so Friday, really Thursday, I started going into all cash, and the only thing I held over the weekend was one stock, TRIP, TRIP. I bought TRIP here, and Friday we had a nice little gap up and held with a doji, a possible doji continuation pattern. And I see this morning that we're gapping up a little bit. My target is still 25.50 up here, maybe more, but that one we'll take a look at for possible profit taking. If not, we'll take profits up into here. So TRIP is the only thing I'm holding that I held over the weekend. So I'll be starting today out with just TRIP. We'll likely be buying a few positions today, and I will get those posted to our members on our members only app. I'll also post it to that Facebook page, our Hit and Run Candlestick Facebook page. So if you'd like to be part of that, and kind of hang with that road to wealth and follow along with what we're doing, check it out. So that's facebook.com/hit and run candlesticks. Hope you become a member over there with us. All righty. Thank you very much, and everybody have a great day trading. Thank you.